would Congress's economic policy be? Because it seems to me that certainly in the last 4 years, the Indian economy has been on decline, and certainly on a sharp decline in the last 2 years. And given this state of affairs, what can you offer to the corporate sector by way of the Congress's vision, your vision of an economic policy in the event Congress returns to power at the center?
Look, there is if you want to understand the economic policy in India, you have to take a step back and you have to see what's going on in the rest of the world, right? And broadly, what you see is that the Chinese dominate production on the planet, right? What America used to dominate 70, 80 years ago, America used to be the production center of the world. Today that is shifted to China. Without building a production system, right? You can call it manufacturing system, but without building a production system, India is not going to be able to give its people jobs. It's that simple. And we can beat about the bush by saying we are service center of the world and all that, but it is going to lead to social problems, because the vast majority of our people need what can only be given to them from manufacturing. So that's one thing. Moving from an idea of growth is enough to an idea where growth is important, but production and manufacturing are key. And I think there is a huge opportunity for us if we think about it properly in that area, because the world wants an alternative, right? Second thing is, jobs in India are created in the small and medium business area, and that has been systematically attacked and destroyed by the BJP. Demonetization, GST, and later the farm laws, they are attacks on the informal sector, on the small and medium businesses. So a vision for the small and medium, and a vision where you start to put money into those structures. And then for the larger businesses, an equitable playing field. I mean, sorry, but what is going on in India, there are practically 2 businesses in India. There's not a third. And that's not good for anybody, right? So that would be the broad framework. As far as the private sector versus the public sector, I'm of the view that the public sector should be in key strategic industries and should not be doing things that are not strategic and key. And I think that it is the private sector that is actually going to drive the process, the economic process in India. So that has to be freed from the bureaucratic, from the attack that is taking place from the deep state on the businesses. You can ask any businessman in India, he'll tell you the ED, the CBI, these structures, they're extorting. So stopping that, putting an end to it, and making it a fair and broad playing field. I don't think you will see a huge shift away from the basic ideas, foundational ideas of Mr. Manmohan Singh, right? I think we also have to galvanize India into saying, okay, we now need to become the second production center of the world. And enough is enough. Let us now get to work